Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have some exclusive breaking news today. This is going to shock a lot of you, but this is breaking news. So Damac makes an historic agreement with ADIB Bank for off-plan buyers. So here it is. Off-plan buyers can now tap into mortgages in Damac projects, only Damac projects that are 35% complete. So meaning that Damac has managed to complete up to 35% construction. The remaining, whatever percentage, you can just take out a mortgage. Fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic now. So just a little bit more details here. So the master developer Damac will be offering major advantage to off-plan property buyers in its projects as an access to mortgage financing from ADIB once the project has crossed 35% of the completion mark. Okay, now this is a wonderful news for a lot of people. A lot of people have been struggling with sometimes getting access to this. Now it's here. This is the best thing, and what this means is that other leading developers could soon tie up with other banking partners and bring the threshold lower as well. So before it's 75-25, okay? So you'd pay the developer up to 75% of the construction, and then the remaining 25% you can get a post-handover payment plan or a bank mortgage, whatever you'd like, a finance deal to support that part, okay? Now, this is going to change going forward. This is excellent news, okay? Now, this applies to all Damac projects that have crossed the 35% mark, and that's coming straight from Amira, which is the Managing Director of Sales and Development of Damac Properties. And yeah, and the major caveat, the only major caveat here is that that all that the off-plan buyer needs to do is make a 50% or over down payment to us and be eligible for the mortgage from ADIB. So just pay a certain amount, what was being said here, and then you'll qualify that from ADIB. Okay, so I'll say that again. This is straight from the managing director. All that the off-plan buyer needs to do, that's you and me, is make the 50% or over down payment to us and be eligible for the mortgage from ADIB. That's it. And then you qualify for this. And this is a very good thing because, as we know, when it comes to Damac, they are leading the way when it comes to villa development, townhouses and stuff. So many developments which are happening across Dubai, and Damac's just making it even more easier for everyone to get involved. Far as I know, this is for residents only. So if you are an international buyer, okay, and you happen to buy outside the country and you happen to move into the country, get your golden visa, there you go. So you can start to take advantage of this, which is excellent. This is a fantastic move going forward. So this applies to everyone, but remember, make sure you get your visa, your Emirates IDs, your golden visa, whatever you're doing, then you can get this done and do that little calculation, and that's you fully qualified for it. What does this mean for everyone going forward? It basically means that some of you do not like the developer payment plan because it has every sixth installment, it has a bullet payment, and that bullet payment can be quite substantial. It can be in the region of £20,000 to £30,000, or $25,000 to $35,000. This causes a considerable amount of constraint and stress for individuals that are buying off-plan properties, and if you're struggling to make payments and stuff, which we all understand. But by bringing this threshold down, you're eliminating a lot of that concern by you going straight with the bank, and you can take out the mortgage with the bank and just start paying it straight off. That makes things easier, and the bank will fix the rate, it'll fix the interest rate, and there won't be any bullet payments in this situation. That's a positive. That's a win-win. That's a win for you, that's a win for the bank, it's a win for the industry. What does it mean going forward? Unfortunately, a lot of you are not going to like this. The implication of this is substantial. The implication of this is very serious. If you found that property sales in Dubai have been fast, it has been booming. Introducing this is only going to make things faster. Is only going to make things even more hotter. So if you've been watching my videos, you clearly know that the Damac Riverside sold out. Damac Island sold out. Sufouh, it's going to sell out. Lagoons sold out. D2, D1 sold out. The pace of this is going to increase now. Because now people know, hey, I just put down a little bit here and I can get my mortgage here. Makes it even easier. People will be more inclined now to take a risk. People, international investors, local investors, buyers, whoever it is, you're going to be more inclined to jumping on this and buying a property, buying a unit now. It's just made things even more widely applicable, more easier for everyone. For those of you who are going to say, no, you got interest to pay, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry to say the capital appreciation far outweighs the interest rates, okay? So don't even use that, don't use that as an excuse. As you guys know on this channel, I've covered it very well. It's a 2% increase per quarter for off-plan development. So every year for off-plan, we're talking about an 8% increase. So by the end of the 4 years, which is a typical tenure of development for off-plan properties, you're talking about a 32% increase in appreciation of off-plan. And then let's not forget, the surrounding area is also appreciating. So 40 to 50% appreciation. That completely destroys your 6, 7, 8 or 10% interest rate you'll be paying to the bank. It's lower than that, I'm just saying. So if you're doing financial modeling, the numbers obviously are weighing very well to the property market. It means that people are going to be buying stuff faster. It means that the barrier to the entry barrier now has been reduced. The threshold has been brought down now. That means people in Dubai will be buying stuff now. Before they weren't buying because it's a difficult, the threshold's quite high. It's difficult for many people that are working a 9 to 5 here. And it's been mostly a market for international investors. Now going forward, that will not be the case. Now you will also be competing with local investors as well as international investors. So you've got a firestorm which is coming up now. So when it comes to Damac, they have established the way going forward. I suspect Shoba will be following up. Emar, maybe, but I suspect not. Ellington, all the rest of them are going to follow suit. Azizi, all of them. Bengati, for sure. All these individuals and all these players, all these developers will follow suit, and they will establish their own private deals with the banks going forward. It's a win for the bank, it's a win for the developer, and more importantly, it's a win for you. So everyone's actually winning here. So as the market is very free here, it basically means that going forward, you're going to have a phenomenal access to financing, buying, selling, and capital appreciation. It's just made things even more easier. So going forward, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be dealing in a market full of optimism going forward. This is just the first fall of the domino. There will be more dominoes falling from here, and I suspect developers are going to follow suit, and the barrier will even be reduced going forward. I believe in it. Guys, if you want to contact me for any off-plan property purchases or anything that you guys need, my WhatsApp details is in the description below. Click on it and let's have a discussion. And always don't forget to like the video, share the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and as always, click the bell icon so you're notified of my videos that I'm publishing on a daily and weekly basis. Thank you so much for watching.